In a quiet corner of Wales, two sisters were born into a world that never truly heard them. June and Jennifer Gibbons were identical twins born in 1963 to Caribbean immigrants who had moved to the UK in search of a better life. They settled in Haverfordwest, a small conservative town in Wales. From the start, the girls were different. They were inseparable. They moved in perfect synchronization, spoke only to each other, and communicated in what sounded like a private, fast-paced language no one else could understand. Teachers were baffled. Classmates were unnerved. Their own parents struggled to reach them. The twins were diagnosed with selective mutism, but even that couldn't fully explain what was happening. As they grew older, June and Jennifer withdrew further into their own shared world. They wrote dark, disturbing stories filled with violence and obsession. They isolated themselves in their room, writing in their diaries for hours on end. Their bond was more than sisterly, it was obsessive. One couldn't function without the other. And yet, they seemed to hate each other too. Their relationship was described as toxic, volatile. Then, in their teens, they began acting out. They committed petty theft, vandalism, and eventually arson, setting fire to a building simply to watch it burn. They were arrested and declared a danger to society. At just 19, they were sent to Broadmoor Hospital, a high-security psychiatric institution. For 11 years, they remained there, still silent to the outside world, still wrapped in each other. Until one day, something changed. June told Jennifer with chilling clarity, "I'm going to have to die." And on March 9, 1993, Jennifer did just that. She collapsed suddenly. No signs of trauma, no drug overdose. The autopsy revealed acute myocarditis, inflammation of the heart. But there was no explanation, no pre-existing condition. It was as if her heart had simply stopped. And from that moment on, June began to speak, freely, coherently, as if the spell had lifted. What really happened between the silent twins? Was Jennifer's death a bizarre coincidence or a planned sacrifice? Did she truly believe she had to die for June to live? Some call it a case of extreme codependency. Others whisper about possession, or something even darker, a psychic bond taken to the extreme. But one thing is certain, their story is no work of fiction. It is real, and it is terrifying.